So we're going to be essentially summarizing the entire thing we have learned in this tutorial by a project. Okay, so we'll be creating a project and the file will be down below in the description. You can download to support me. So what essentially this is, what I want a cube that allows me, I can animate a lot of things easily. So how do we do this? I want to have a mirror cube and all that stuff. Cool rendering essentially. Let me show you. So what I can do is first, I'm going to delete this cube. So delete the cube and hide everything else. I just want to hide everything. Hide and hide. I want to add a small cylinder. So you're going to add a small cylinder. Now this will be nothing but a very tiny cylinder. This is nothing but a midpoint, something that to allow us to track and all that stuff. A midpoint, simple one. I'm going to go to timeline. That's it. And then I want to add a modifier. Okay, an interesting modifier. But first, I'm going to add a cube, the one we're going to be animating. So GX. And I'm going to click and I'm going to add something very important called mirror modifier. Now, as I told you, that everything can be animatable. Anything can be animatable. So you can just click I and anything will be animated. So I'm going to use this principle and I will show you how to use this on this modifier. So I'm going to click the object. I'll be mirroring essentially. So I'll be mirroring this object and on this is the origin. I'm going to try to mirror across. Okay. I'm going to click Z and I'm going to click X and I'm going to, because Z is not happening, I'm going to be moving it above and I'm going to be moving above like this. There you go. So now you can see this is happening and this is one of the coolest things possible. So now I want to, let's say if I move it across like this, let's see how it works. And that's super cool. You can just move it across anything. I'm going to click I. Okay. I'm going to click location. Just from now, I'm just going to record the movement using the auto keying feature. So I'm going to click auto key, spacebar and G. I'm recording all the movement. So just all this movement, I'm recording all this beautiful movement. There we go. And I'm going to click escape and click space. And I'm going to be moving this end frame to frame this. So just before. So let's see how it works. All this movement. Very weird one, but very useful. So very easy and very simple project. Now, I want says that it here, right here, I want to have this. So, I want to have this, but here I want also this duplicate later. So I'm going to click I. Okay, I, and I want to move and I'm going to go to frame 10 and I'm going to click this. I'm going to click this and then I'm going to click I again. And now look what happens. So it moves and then just goes, whoa, that's very interesting, isn't it? That really is beautiful. But actually, I want to see what will happen. What will happen if I click at frame 50? Yeah, sure, Now we have everything. So let me just show you how this works. Start at 1, doubles, and then triples. Now that is very cool. So you can really do that. Then we add some organic movement in it. And then just because it's in the middle, then everything just resets. Okay. That's great. That's amazing. Okay. Now, what I want is, I just want something very basic. I'm going to go in preview and I'm going to add. So I want to add something very basic, and that is I want to go in the graph editor. Okay. I just want it such that I want to speed a little bit. I want to have like a very simple, not timeline. I want a timeline. I want a graph. Okay. That's a mess. So remember what I taught you. Okay. So all I need to do is, I just want to click the location I want to mess with, and I want to mess with the x-axis only for now. Click Shift H and only this will appear. I want a noise. So I'm going to click N. I'm going to click one of the modifiers, whatever, and I'm going to click A. I don't know why that happened. And I'm going to click add a modifier, add a noise modifier, just basic. No, I'm not going to do much with the modifiers, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it. Okay. And then I'm going to increase its strength so you can see how it works. And now you got that nice shaky feeling. That's very intriguing. But now that's done, I'm not going to be messing out too much with it. I really like the animation. You can, of course, delete stuff, include stuff if you want, but I want to keep it like this. I'm going to go to the shader editor, and I will be messing only with the glow, So that glow is what I want, and I really like the emission, so I'm going to only mess with the glow. I'm going to keep it blue. I'm going to give it a light shade of blue. Why not? And a nice little light blue shade. You can add nice light blue shade if you want. Okay, that's good. Okay, and I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna click white, and that's enough. And I'm gonna go start. Okay, and I want such that this emits. So it starts with the 5. It's pretty good. Actually, it starts with 1. Why not? It's actually really strong. And then at the end, okay, it goes and we have a nice emission of 100. That's extreme glow. Click I. Why not? So now, as you can see, it decreases glow and it increases at the end. That's amazing. But now I want a different color. So I'm going to click I, and then at the end, I want a blue color. So that's the blue color. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to click a nice little blue color, and I'm going to click I. So let's see how it animates. That is cool. So you have this weird shaky sphere. Now you have this nice color from afar. That's like a tesseract, and then it just merges and goes back to the normal. Now that is something that you actually love. That's amazing. So now, once you have done this is essentially everything. Essentially everything you have learned, you have just done by now very quickly. You've scrubbed the timeline, you have moved through the end, and you have done everything. But, there's many other ways to add stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add something very nice. At the maximum, where it becomes the biggest one, I want to add a cube. So mesh, cube, scale. Okay, I'm going to just encompass it. Okay, make sure it never comes back up. Why is that a scale? Why is that even a keyframe there? I don't even know why that's a scale. Click delete. I don't care about that. Something weird. Okay, either way, as you can see, it comes out. I don't want that. Okay, just scale it just where it doesn't come out. Make sure it never comes. Oh, it's auto keying. Okay, that's why. I was auto keying. Sorry about that, guys. Don't auto key. So it's a little still shorter. Just want that. Okay, and check anytime it becomes. So it does come out again. So I'm gonna scale it above. And should not come out. This comes out a little bit here. I'm gonna scale it again. Make sure it doesn't come out. It should not come out anyhow. No, great. I'm gonna add a modifier to this to add something nice. I'm gonna add something called the wireframe modifier, and then I'm gonna just increase the thickness. And there you go. And then you can make it black if you want. I'm gonna make it nice little black. Or you can make it mirror if you want. Oh, I like that, like a mirror. Why not? So instead of this, I'm gonna add a mirror one. Yeah, like a glossy maybe mirror. That could be cool. That could be nice, but I think they will mess it up. What if I increase the transmission? No, I'm just gonna keep it like this. And I think that's good enough. And let's see how it works. So as if it like as a cube that animate, and that is very cool, right? And I think I'm just going to rotate it like this to add some depth to it, and then that's cool. How about we animate this too, so that it just rotates slowly but steadily. So I'm going to click here, click I, and click only rotation, and then go at the end frame and click Z, just rotate 360. There you go. And then click I, and click rotation. There you go. And now slowly it rotates. It rotates. And I really like that. That is really a complex scene. Complex scenes are not good that much, but that is very cool. And you can follow if you want. But that's it. Thank you for watching. You have just essentially done everything you ever need to do. So, yeah. That was your project. The file will be there in the link below.